Hi there and welcome to my channel. If you don't know, my name is Kate, or I go by kitty.kates710 on Instagram, and I just want to say a huge thank you for watching my first YouTube video and watching me wing it. So today we're actually going to be doing a hair tutorial. I have been rocking this white blonde hair for quite a while, and I've recently decided that I'm going to grow it out. This is all me, baby, right on the top. So I'm gonna mix these up, show you guys how I apply this to my hair. We're probably gonna let it sit for maybe about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how fast it processes. Again, I'm gonna be using the Tang Express Toners in Demi-Permanent, along with the 6-volume Demi-Permanent Developer. I've got a little whisk, a color bowl, brush, and of course gloves. I'm going to start by splitting my hair into 4 sections. So to split my hair into 4 sections, I'm going to be using just some metal duckbill clips. It doesn't matter what clips you're using, I just have these handy. So I'm going to go off my part I have here and just going to follow this back. Now I'm going to go right behind my ear. This doesn't have to be like super precise. If you are a little OCD like I am, you can go back in with your comb and just clean it up. I'm just gonna clip this away. Okay, so we have our 4 sections. Favorite part. Now I'm going to mix up my color. I'm going to come up close and show you guys how I'm going to ratio this. Definitely going to be starting with my clear and then adding my express toner into it. I'm not going to start with this and add this. Always start with your light and add your dark. At least for this, I'm going to start. And I'm actually going to use this whole tube, and that's how I'm going to ratio this. Alright, now that I have my bowl of clear, I'm going to add a few little dollops of Eclipse, whisk it up, see if I like the color. If not, add a little bit more. Now the thing about these is they're not going to show the true color until it oxidizes. So you just kind of have to trust the process. But I'm really not going to put that much in it because I was looking at swatches online and it looks a little dark. So I'm just going to pre-whisk this together before I put my developer in. Now I'm going to go in with my 6-volume developer. And I'm a consistency girl. I'm going to put a little bit of this in. I think I'm going to start with this because it is going to oxidize even more and I don't want it to be black. And a lot of the swatches solid look quite dark. So I'm going to go rinse this off and then we're going to hop back in the chair and I'll show you how to apply it. And if this ends up being too light, I can just do this all over again. And that's the amazing thing about toners. Okay, so I'm actually going to start in the back and then work my way forward. That way it's slightly less messy. Make sure my section is nice and combed through. And I'm not going to be putting this on my natural hair. Making sure there's a lot Not a lot, but a good amount. Make sure that whole strand is saturated because I don't want this to look patchy. I want it to look good. If you have a large section, you're gonna split it into two so you can actually control the section. Push your brush through your hair too to help control. And just a little bit of a blend here and there. It's not really going to do anything to my natural hair because it's so dark, but if I don't know, I think if my hair was maybe a little bit lighter it would do something, but no. Make sure everything is nice and saturated. You can even kind of do this if you want. Your hair is super porous like mine. Alright, now we're going to move to the back side on this side. Kind of seeing that start to turn a little silver, and I like it. The bowl is now like a creamy gray color. This is super tedious, I know, but it's going to be worth it all in the end. Doing hair is all about patience. Because if you take the time now, you won't have to redo it. When you rush into things is when you make mistakes, and then you have to redo them. And that's way more expensive and way more time on your hands. Slow and steady always wins the race. But also be efficient. Don't be like a freaking slowpoke, and your clients will hate you. And the reason I'm doing the back first is obviously whatever I do first is going to be processing longer. Just in case, say this took me super long, I would want the bottom part or the back part of my hair to be darker than the top. Poor little baby pieces right here. Alright, now to the fronts. And I don't have much hair left in the front. I'm just gonna go through this fairly quickly. Alright, one side's done. I am going a little bit closer to my scalp once I get closer to the top because I do have some areas that go up higher, thankfully. So I definitely want to make sure I don't miss those little blonde pieces. We are almost at the finish line, my friends. Last piece, woo! Oh, come on. just gonna go through, so I've got some product left, and just resaturate anything that I might have missed, or I'm afraid I missed. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be super smoky. I'm hyped. Alright, so now that our product is fully in, I'm gonna let it probably sit for about 5 minutes and initially just watch it. Just kind of watch those last pieces that I did and see how dark I want to go. You can already see underneath that it is pretty processed already, and I'm really liking that color. But once I rinse it, it's going to be lighter and definitely when I blow dry it. So trust the process with color. Don't be afraid of it while it's processing. So definitely gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna grab some dab stuff and I'll meet you right back here. Okay, so by the time I gathered my Puffco, loaded a dab, my hair was actually all ready to be washed out. So I just went ahead and washed it out. I blow dried it as well so you guys can see the final look. But first we are going to grab our Puffco. I have it loaded with some Anthology Oregon batter. Don't remember what strain, but it's fire. Got it on white setting, double click. Cheers. Alright, you guys ready to see this? Super smoky silver. I'm in love. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and hanging out with me. You are all wonderful, beautiful, amazing people. Please don't forget it, and I'll see you in the next one.